Hi, everyone. Thank you again for joining me on the Ritu podcast show. And today I have with me a really good friend, Sumathy Iyer. She is actually an MBA in marketing from Mumbai University, and currently she lives in Edison for probably, she will tell me how many years, but I'm guessing probably 15 to 20 years already. But she's going to confirm that for me. But yeah, and she's a food and fitness enthusiast, and she works in a medical and coding billing company here in New York, New Jersey area. So I'm going to pass it over to you, Sumathy, for a little bit elaborate introduction of yourself for my viewers. And welcome to my show. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much, Ritu. Hi, Ritu. It was so nice to be on the show today. And hi, everyone. Hello to all the viewers. Again, as Ritu already introduced, my name is Sumathy Iyer. I have been in New Jersey for like around 14 years now. And yes, I work for a New York-based billing company, medical billing and coding company. And I love this tri-state area. It's a wonderful place to live with wonderful people and lots of friends. I have a whole lot of friends, including Ritu, who's a very interesting person, and I'm so happy to be in her podcast today. It's going to be, I think, a very interesting session and a little different, Ritu, correct?
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you for that, Sumati. So I'm just going to tell everybody that today is going to be a fun and exciting episode because we're going to discuss Bollywood. Yes. And then we're going to discuss food and we're going to discuss fitness, right? So all three areas which are really exciting for all of us. So let's just start. Let's keep Bollywood for the last, as we say, last best for the last. Let's just talk a little bit about fitness, Sumati. You and I, just for my viewers to know that Sumati and I have been friends for a long time now. I think we met the first time at a food event, and from there we liked each other, became friends, and then we connected again when Sumati joined Navrang Studio, where I used to go to Zumba, and she started as an instructor there, and from there on it has been a connection, a friendship, a bond that has continued till today. So since we're talking about Zumba, let's begin there, Sumati. Tell me about your dance journey, so to say. Like, have yeah, let's start with that.
So, yes, I am a Zumba instructor. I'm a licensed and certified instructor. And this particular fitness journey began at a very early age. I love dancing. I'm a trained Bharatnatyam dancer. Right from my childhood days, my parents had enrolled me to Bharatnatyam in Mumbai, and it continued for almost 9 years. And after that, life happens, college
Yeah.
and work and then marriage. So after that, there was like a huge gap in my dancing, dancing per se. But then, of course, fitness happened. I started attending a lot of dance fitness programs in the local gym. And then I stumbled across this Bollywood Zumba and Bollywood fitness in Navrang Dance Academy. And that's how I went there. I liked the whole program and I became an instructor. So I signed myself up for a training in Zumba, and I'm a Zumba instructor for almost, I should say, 9 years now.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, because that's when I began. So
Right.
yeah, yes.
So that's how we met. Like,
Yes.
Ritu is one of the most interesting and fun-loving student I have in my Zumba class. What connects both of us is dancing, food, and
Yes,
Zumba. So today's episode is about everything we both like. Uh,
exactly. Yes, it's going to be no serious stuff, no self-discovery, or maybe we could discover ourselves within this realm, but we'll see how it goes.
right. So
But having said, since you mentioned, go ahead.
yeah, I was just saying that Zumba is my happy place. It's one place where, for those 1 hour twice a week, not just me, but all my students, we have so much of fun. We have not just physical fitness, but also mental fitness.
Yeah.
It's a perfect way to, exercise, burn calories, and be happy.
And have fun, yeah, and maybe little chit chatting in between, which we never cease to stop. Right? We always do that in between our breaks. So that's a stress buster too, right? For many of us to see each other, meet in person, which has becomes so much less and less, which going, you know, going by the day, it's so it's good. So Sumati, since you mentioned Bharatnatyam, tell me a little bit about your experience with that and how did that impacted your life, or did it change anything with the way how you look at life, or just, people who, because I always thought if I had a girl, I will definitely put her into, classical dancing. I mean, I have two boys now, but I always think that any Indian classical form, if you learn it, it just give you like sort of a grace in your personality and many other qualities. So, what do you feel about that?
Yeah, that's very true, and I think that you absolutely nailed the point that when you learn Bharatnatyam, or for that matter any classical dance, Indian classical dance or music, at a very early age you start that, it kind of tends to develop a self-discipline in you. You're more focused, and the whole grace, discipline, and the flexibility in your body that you develop at a very early age stays with you throughout. So even if you're working, if you're studying, the kind of focus and the kind of discipline that you maintain, it kind of spills over from your dance floor to your regular life, to your work desk, to your kitchen. So
Right?
yeah, absolutely,
That's
absolutely.
amazing.
Yeah, it's
That's,
very important. And I would say that not just Bharatnatyam, but any form of dance and music that kind of refreshes your mind and soul, that definitely reflects in your body.
yeah.
So, yeah.
And Sumati, on that note, I wanted to share with this with you and a lot of my viewers too, that I have somehow connected very well with people who love dance and music. Like if I look back to see who are my, closest friends or the friends that I enjoy their company the most, we have always connected through music or dance. Like that was the first interaction or connection that we made. And that's how it stayed, and that's how I've made so many friends. And so it's very cool. It's music is something that can connect people from various aspects of where they come from, right? It doesn't matter if you are don't speak some language, but you just the music connects to people, right? The way that nothing
Absolutely.
else could.
Music has
So
no language, music and dance has no language, and that's very true in our Zumba sessions, right?
yeah,
We dance on Colombian music, we dance on South American music, and the language is totally different. It's totally, but the beats, the music, and the foot tapping beats is what keeps us all together. We all
yeah.
same rhythm, so it
Like
doesn't matter
Sumadhi,
who.
I don't know how to speak Tamil, but I have enjoyed dancing on Tamil songs so much. Like it's pretty amazing, And same thing, I am sure our South Indian friends, they enjoy the Bollywood or Hindi music the
That's
same way,
of
It's the
course.
beat that everybody catches on, and that's what keeps us moving. So for sure, that's great. And Sumadhi, have you ever performed like in public in your past while doing Bharatnatyam? I would love to ask you that.
So, yes, I was lucky enough to be trained under a Bharatanatyam classical teacher who had a lot of, opportunities handed over to her, which she passed on to us as well. During those times in Mumbai, it was like the early 80s, late 80s, early, 85, 86. We were given opportunities to perform in Doordarshan and a lot of
Yeah.
festivals. Yeah, so those days, Doordarshan was the in thing.
Yeah.
A lot of Indian festivals, and when the celebration happened on the TV, we were given an opportunity to perform. So I have performed Bharatnatyam in Doordarshan for festivals, Indian festivals like Onam, or Indian festivals like Vishu, wherein we used to go and perform at the Doordarshan. So
That
yeah,
is so
performance.
good, Sumati. That's really all so amazing. And I know that your daughter is a well-trained, is she also learning Bharatnatyam, right? If I'm
Yes,
not
yes,
wrong?
is
Yes,
learning
and
Bharatnatyam.
yeah, and I know she had her Arangetram also
Yes.
last year, right? Sometime I
Yes,
had
so
seen some pictures.
something that I always wished to do and I couldn't, complete it on time. I couldn't do my Arangetram. So
Yeah.
that was something that I wanted her to achieve. And as we say that Arangetram means it's the start, it's not the end. Many
Yeah.
people misunderstand that saying that that's the finale or that's the final, but that's not. The literal
Oh,
translation of Arangetram is enter the stage.
oh,
So
I
it
see.
yeah, so
Right, right.
dancer finishes the journey of learning and then enters the stage for the first time performing.
Mm.
So I'm glad that she was able to do that, and I encourage her to continue with her passion as well.
She is a beautiful girl, and I've seen her in those, dancing costumes and all the getup. Oh my God, she looks so beautiful. So that's the thing about our Indian classical, dances and costumes and the beauty of India. I mean, I think that's the theme of our conversation today. So we are wearing ethnic wear
I
today.
know, absolutely. India is all about colors, and I love, dressing up and wearing a lot of colorful
Yeah, yeah,
outfits.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
especially for the winters in East Coast, I like to stay colorful. So, yeah,
Yep,
you
yep,
see
for
more of
sure.
jackets too
Yeah,
in winter.
yeah, yeah. So thank you for sharing that, Sumati. And since you mentioned Mumbai, we have to talk a little bit about Mumbai. So tell me, what's your best memory about Mumbai?
I have so many wonderful memories, and actually, I wouldn't call myself as an ex-Mumbaiker or memories because I keep running back to Mumbai all the time. My parents are still there. All of my relatives and relatives from my husband's side are still in Mumbai. So
Very
it is
cool.
to go place. I
Yeah, yeah,
going back to Mumbai. That being said, I would not take away any credit from New Jersey as well. I love New Jersey too at
yep,
home.
yep, yep.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, you
absolutely.
cannot, you can take a Mumbaiker out of Mumbai, but not the Mumbai out of Mumbai. Right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's my another way of connecting with people. If they are from Mumbai, I can talk to them for hours together. Uh,
Yeah,
my memories about Mumbai has been always very, very pleasant. I enjoyed traveling in the local trains. I enjoyed going in the BST buses. I enjoy the hustle bustle of Mumbai. And
yeah,
it goes that if you can survive in Mumbai, you can survive anywhere. And
yep,
it's
yep,
so true. It's so true
yeah,
for us Mumbaikars.
yeah,
You
yeah,
don't find anything difficult because we have
yeah.
gone through the hustles of Mumbai that anything can be achieved anywhere. So
Yeah, like every city
that's
has a
my
character, right? And Mumbai has its character of its own, and it's so unique. I know, and I have I don't know what I should call it, but some sort of connection with Mumbai, even when haven't been born there or haven't visited there a lot many times, but I feel like I connect very quickly with people who are from Mumbai, and sometimes people tell me, "Are you from Mumbai?" And it just sort of give me like a happiness that I cannot explain. That, oh, she
I'm
thought I was
I'm guilty of that. Ritu, I'm totally guilty of that. It took me some time to realize that you're not from Mumbai because
really.
you talk and the way you connected with me, I'm like, I frankly telling, I really thought you're from Mumbai. The way your behavior, you were so chill out. You're such a chill girl that I was like, and after a few days, I realized that, oh, she is not from Mumbai at all. But yeah, the vibe is totally different.
Yeah, no, thank you, Sumathi. I love Mumbai. I wish I can go back there to stay for some time and explore the nice places and the old places and meet my friends who live there. So yeah, I would love that. Hopefully I can do that soon.
Of course.
So all right, so from Mumbai to let's talk food.
Yes, and Mumbai and food go together. So, it's not a transition, it's like a very natural progression. Any
Yep,
you're talking about food has to be, it has to be there. The
right.
food scene is buzzing in Mumbai.
I
So,
know. Yeah, so I know, Sumati, that you have an Insta handle by which goes by the name Zesty Nook. I love the name, by the way, very good and innovative. So tell me a little bit about that. I know, since we've known each other and talked about this before, that it's not something that you want to advertise or you know anything like that. But I just still want to talk about it and how you got into that, and what inspires which kind of food inspires you, or just let's talk about that a little bit.
so Zesty Nook is very close to my heart. And again, It's not a commercial or a money making handle at all. It's a very
Yeah.
personal handle. Although I have kept it public, it's a faceless Instagram handle, so you won't see my face at all. You'll
Yeah.
only
Yeah.
see the food. And trust me, the food that I serve or post in that particular handle is the food I eat. So many
Wow.
people ask me, you're a fitness instructor and you post all this yummy, delicious food. Do you even eat it? And trust me, I eat that plate. So whatever is in that plate, that's the one I have that day for lunch or dinner.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
again, Zesty is a handle of very simple, home cooked meals. Or if I go to a restaurant in and around and I like that food, I definitely put that up. But then it's
Yeah.
most my home cooked meals that I kind of post.
Yeah.
And then the recipes or the method of making, I believe in the presentation, because I feel that even a simple food should be presented and respected and given the equal respect of a feast. So every food on the plate is a feast.
Yeah.
हिंदी भी से भगवान को भी भोग लगाते हैं तो छोटा सा प्रसाद भी बहुत टेस्टी हो जाता है इन द
सही
सेम
बात है.
every food is to be worshipped,
Yeah.
present, and respected. So put it in the right way. Don't just slather and slop it. Put it in the right way, present it properly, because you use all your senses. So
Yeah.
before putting it on in your mouth, you sense and get a feeling with your the smell of the food. You have like you visualize, when you see the food, that should be appetizing. And even the years, like when you temper, you put mustard seeds in oil, and the tempering noise, or even in my house the pressure cooker ka noise, it's so appetizing. Mummy kuch bana rahi hai. So you use all your senses before you even put the food in your mouth.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
strongly believe in that, and that's what Zesty Nook is all about. It's
My
all
God,
about
Smithy, you make it sound like a cooking and presenting the food almost like a spiritual experience, because a lot of people actually use cooking as a therapy for them. I know personally people who with for whom cooking is a therapy, right? So
absolutely,
I can
absolutely. I
totally,
strongly believe in that.
right? Yep.
Strongly believe, yeah, no matter how tired I am from my day job, in the evening at 5:30 when I go to the kitchen, it absolutely energizes me. I love to cook, and it is like a total, it's a stress buster for me.
Yeah.
Cook is like
Yeah.
an absolute stress buster for me.
Amazing. Yeah. And Sumati, you very rightly said before that uh when prasad kyun acha lagta hai hamesha, right? Because there's so much devotion and good energy when we are even cooking that prasad or putting it to Bhagwan, And so they always say that whatever you're thinking while you're cooking your food actually percolates in the food, So they
We
always
are
say
positive
that
vibes, so vibes transfer. So
yeah,
whenever you're cooking, cook with a positive attitude, and
yeah,
that positive vibe should go in the food.
yes, yes. People say that, and you should never be in like anger and
Yeah.
resentment and all those negative emotions, which sometimes happens. I would admit that.
Yeah, it does happen in a different situation, but as I said, when I enter the kitchen, my
Yeah,
different zone, like
yeah,
my mood changes. Like when I enter
yeah.
the kitchen, my mood completely changes.
Yeah, no, that's great, Sumati. And I have visited, I'm a follower of Zesty Nook, and I have seen your posts, and every time I see something, you have a DM from me saying that, okay, I'm driving right. I know where you live, so that's
So I would like to give Ritu a very open invitation, and I swear all the viewers, I'm telling her today, she is welcome to our house, and she knows that my house there is always food because I keep posting a lot. So
yes.
Ritu is invited to my house to taste the zesty nook food anytime she wants. Like she can just, not even text me and just come by. That's what Indians do. That's the best part about what I like about Mumbai again, when going back to that city, is that we hardly text or call people if we are going to their house. We just knock at their house and say, "Aaj khane mein kya hai?"
Exactly. Yep,
So
yep.
that's the
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
attachment we have with that particular city. So again,
Exactly.
one Mumbaikar is calling my very dear friend Ritu that you can come home and taste my zesty nook
Not Mumbaikar by birth, but Mumbaikar by, I
heart.
don't know,
Yes,
spirit.
heart and soul. Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's so cool, Sumati. And another great thing about Mumbai is Bollywood, all the Hindi movies and actors and the glam is there. So that's another thing I know attracts people to Mumbai, right?
Absolutely. And that's the third
And
tradition I and Ritu have, that
yeah,
never-ending talks about Bollywood. I don't know what we talk. We are not professional critics, neither are we professional review writers, but we review each and every movie and we talk about it. So yeah, I'm
Sumati,
sure
we
Ritu
can
has
actually have a separate show where we can only talk about movies and actors, and we can have a theme for every episode.
that's right.
Yeah, I think we are both so enthusiastic and passionate about movies. So that's another thing where we connect, right? So yeah,
Absolutely.
let's talk.
Some movies, yeah, some movies definitely kind of inspire us, but there are a lot of movies that I just watch for the, like, just for the entertainment point. And
Fun.
always believe, yeah, I always
Yeah.
believe that Bollywood is for entertainment. Don't take it seriously. Just
Yeah.
have, because that's what they provide too. Like, most of the
Yeah.
movies, if you see,
Yeah.
they just say that they are there for entertainment. They are not there for giving any gyan, no enlightenment going on there. So
Yeah.
yeah, just take
Yeah.
for entertainment, watch it, have fun, and then move on. That's it.
Yeah, but nowadays, Sumati, even what you said, I agree with that totally. But I think for the past few years, 10 years, 10, 12 years, I have seen a lot of content-driven movies too, where they're focused more not just on the fun and the entertainment part, but probably giving a sort of a message or some sort of enlightenment, like you said before, or things that we don't know, right? Like sometimes
Absolutely.
movies, like the other day I was watching Article 370 on Netflix, and I really thought, even though we know about all the things that went on and what's it about, but when you see in a full-fledged 2-hour movie, you just get to learn a lot about what went behind the scenes and what actually happened. Of course, that also needs to be credited, that's accurate, but still, even so, you do learn also a lot of things while
No,
watching
absolutely.
movies. So
You said it right, Ritu. There are so many news articles that we read, and sometimes if reading doesn't make that impact on you, movies directed well and presented in the right manner definitely puts that right impact. In fact,
yeah.
it was one, and the other movie that I recently saw, which had a very positive impact on me, was 12th Fail. It was
Mm,
standing movie,
yeah.
so much inspiration and
Yeah.
encouragement from that
Yeah.
movie that
Yeah.
it was a wonderfully crafted movie.
I
So
really still have to watch that movie, so that's on my list. I really need to watch it. Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
again, Bollywood movies, apart from entertainment, like for me, purely, yes, of course, I purely watch it for entertainment. But then, as you rightly said, lately there have been content-driven movies that kind of, uh, make you think. Like,
Yeah. Yep.
it makes you think,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I really appreciate that. And
Yeah.
as we said, we are the unofficial reviewers and critics of
Yeah.
Bollywood here in
Yes.
New Jersey. So
We
I'm
totally are. We totally are. And in fact, Sumati, I wanted to tell you, so recently something happened with me where I was going to go away. I was going to go with my friends to a movie, and we decided to reach there like at certain time. And while I was driving to the movie theater, I was calling my friend, like, are you there already? And she goes, oh wait, the movie was for tomorrow. What are you going there today? I'm like, no, we decided for today. What are you talking about? And she's like, no, it's tomorrow. And I'm driving and thinking, what should I do now? Should I turn back and go back home, or should I just carry on with my plan? And
wow.
Sumati, you won't believe, I actually watched the movie alone.
Oh my God, that's so
And it was not that bad. Because I was thinking, what's worse gonna happen? Maybe I just gonna stand up in middle of the movie and walk out because I'm not enjoying or feeling awkward. But lo and behold, I watched the entire movie and I didn't even realize that I was alone there, and I thoroughly enjoyed the movie so much. So
so
that's kind of a Bollywood fan I am. I can
no, that is so cool. And anyways, if you're watching a movie, I usually don't kind of chatter or talk or comment during the movie when the movie is going on. I'm just
yeah.
it like for 100 times and I'm watching it again on the TV.
Yep,
But
yep.
that's fine. Like you watch the movie come out and then discuss it with your friends, whatever happened, like how.
Exactly, exactly. And that's what happened. I mean, I came out and my friend who she was feeling so bad for me and like, oh my, and I'm like, don't even worry, I had fun.
I
You are
know.
the one who didn't have the fun. Because they misunderstood. So they actually lost their tickets.
Oh
I
my God.
was right that it was
Oh, it was
that
that day.
was, yeah, so the entire group got confused that it was for the next day. So they probably had to buy new tickets and go, but
Right, right.
anyhow, that's that's a little digression from where we're going to we were talking before. But yeah, so and another thing, Sumati, I feel like as Indians, most, I mean, I can speak for most, if not all, are also so inspired by the Bollywood movies to figure out where they want to go travel, right?
Oh
S-
yeah.
For example, let's just take Switzerland. I had to bring that up, right? So
Of course
I
you have to.
I saw your pictures from Switzerland and I'm like, man, those are such great pictures, and it's coming right off of, DDLJ or any Yash Chopra movie or Karan Johar movie, because of the locations and the way it is. And they know that people want to go come there and take pictures like those from the movies. So they have made spots, right? If I'm not wrong, right? I have to still go to Switzerland, but
I have grown watching all these movies. We all have grown watching Yash Chopra movies and the
yeah.
director movies wherein it's being shot in Switzerland. So when my family planned, or we planned for a trip to Europe and Switzerland, I had to keep like a separate section. Although my kids, my husband, they had different spots that they were more interested about. I had to plan this saying that, hey, these are the spots that I want to go to because it looks like this is shot there, and they
Yes.
were very generous enough to tell that, okay, let's just keep that one day for you to go to those places. And the most appreciative part about these places is that, of course, the shooting was done there, but the beauty of the place was not changed or has degraded from the time that it was shot. So if it was shot there, it still is as beautiful as it is. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that's one thing that I really appreciated, that,
Yeah.
but this is really that beautiful. Like
Yep.
when you see those scenes in Bollywood, you are like,
Yeah.
are you in a dream world? But when you
Yeah.
go there, it's actually that
I
beautiful.
know, I know. My parents and my brother went to Switzerland last year and I saw their photos and videos and I'm like, "Oh my God, like this is heaven." So it's so beautiful. I want to go there soon and do all the Bollywood shenanigans.
Yes,
Yes.
don't understand. You should not. Like I was like, I'm going there for once, and I'm gonna do everything that happened there, and it was so much fun. And you just relive your childhood, like whatever you saw on the screen,
Yes.
that like in real life. Oh my God, this is the place, and it's just
Yeah. I mean, see, I think the movie, which was that movie, Zindagi Milegi Na Dobara,
yes,
right?
yes,
That
yes,
made Spain so popular. Everybody was going to Spain for a girls' trip or boys' trip after that,
right.
right? So that's the kind of impact Bollywood has on us. So so yeah, and then speaking of Bollywood, we have to mention at least two people.
Yes. A big shout out to two people that we talk about and in all positive ways. One is of course
Yes,
Shah Khan, Shah Rukh Khan, and the other one is R. Madhavan.
of
Uh,
course. Yes,
about
yes.
them a lot. And if R. Madhavan is going to be tagged in this particular section, I would just like to say that we both highly appreciate your movies and we highly appreciate the recent podcast that you had. It was so amazing.
Exactly. So that's what I was coming to. R. Madhavan, the great actor that he is, and as great as he looks, but as a person, when you see his interviews and you watch him talk, he just comes out to be so wise and so humble that you like him even more, right? For the person that he is, right? So, the way he talks about his wife and the way they're raising their boys, it's just so inspiring to watch and learn. And at the same time, he's an amazing actor. Like, I
Absolutely.
still have to watch his movie Shaitan,
Yeah,
which
me
people
too. I've
say,
not seen it yet, but I've heard some great, great reviews about it. And
yeah.
as you rightly said, over the years, again, unofficial reviewers, you're sitting here in India, would like to say that R. Madhavan You've been amazing throughout the year. All the movies are amazing, and
Yeah.
cannot wait to watch Shaitan very soon.
Yeah, and I know that's our Madhavan is another reason Sumati and I connect as much as we do. Yeah, yeah. So that's that. And of course, Shah Rukh Khan, what can I say about him? He's a sole reason, for all Indian women to still looking for their Raj, which does not
Podcast
exist.
viewers, he's the sole reason why in my Zumba I play Shah Rukh Khan songs when Ritu's coming in. So if Ritu's there in the class, there has to be at least three Shah Rukh Khan songs that I play. And
Exactly.
yeah, it
Yes.
has to be, it's her special request. So definitely
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
play those songs. So again, Shah Rukh Khan, if you're getting tagged in this particular podcast, you tell that you are inspiring us to stay healthy.
Totally. Yes, yes. I mean, yeah, what can I say about him? I think I'm talking for a lot, many, many millions of women and girls out there who are Shah Rukh Khan fans that he's such a huge global star, and he has given Bollywood his
True.
its identity in many, many countries where people wouldn't even know anything about our country, but yes, him. So yeah, yeah, that too. So, all right, Sumati, with our Madhavan and SRK recognitions, we are finally on the top of our hour, and it was really such a delight to have you on my show. And I just loved how light and refreshing this podcast was. We had really no agenda. We didn't even prep for this. We just came online and just talk, like, heart to heart conversations, and topics that we all identify with, whether it's cooking or dancing or movies or food, Mumbai, India for that matter. So thank you, and I'd really love to have you speak a little bit before we let you go.
Okay, thank you so much, Ritu. It was wonderful being on the show. And to all the viewers who are watching and who have been watching Ritu's podcast, I can tell you that she is a wonderful, wonderful host. She's a wonderful person. And if you have watched all her podcast, you know that it's been all about books and serious stuff. But this was one light-hearted conversation that she wanted me to be a part of, which I'm so happy. I'm so glad that we had this impromptu podcast wherein we just spoke about things we like and things which many women can relate to. Uh,
Exactly.
it,
Yeah.
it was truly a impromptu heart to heart conversation, just a chit chat, which, every girl or every woman would like to do. So definitely watch all her podcast, and excited that this is going to be coming out soon. And do support her. And Ritu, this has been amazing. Thank you so much for having me on your show.
Thank you, Sumati. I really appreciate your kind words. And I have the same feeling for you. You are an amazing friend and an amazing person. And that's why I have invited you here, and thank you for, coming. So thank you so much. And I hope to see you again soon here talking about some other fun stuff. Take care.
Sure. Thank you.
Bye
Take care.
bye.